Hey, I'm Gigi Schweikert with On the Loose. I'm in downtown Raritan Borough. I want you to check out our promo for their Riverfest, which is coming up in September on the 29th. I want you to check out the Grand Duck. You're going to find it somewhere in town. Take your picture with it, put it on their Facebook page, and you too can be a winner. Quack, 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 quack. Hey, I'm Gigi Schweikert with On the Loose, and we are in beautiful downtown Raritan, New Jersey. We're talking about the Riverfest. It's going to happen in September, and we're also talking about the Rubber Duck Race. Could you tell with the rubber duck? Well, you're not really rubber. This is the council president. That's kind of scary too. But this is the chief of police. So we're going to talk to him right now, and then we'll go back to the council president. So tell me a little bit about what this event means to the town and how you're involved.
Well, last year it was a new event, and it turned out to be a great event. I would say a couple thousand people showed up. The weather came, we had hail, we had rain, we had thousands of ducks on the river. It was just a lot of excitement for the town last year.
That's great. Now, you know what? I love you being the chief of police, that you're so excited about the fact that there are thousands of people, because that's really actually more work for you, right?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a good time. We actually sponsor some bouncy tents for the kids. So down by the statue, we'll have them again this year. It's a good time. The kids come, they have a place to go, bounce around, the parents get to walk around, talk. It's a lot of fun for everyone.
That's great. All right, so now we're going to talk to the council president, and we're going to try to talk to the council president who's in here. And so I know that your event started last year, and so this is the second annual event. And I also know that you actually ran out of ducks last year. So do you anticipate you're going to run out of ducks? Can we float you down the river if we run out?
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Okay, signing off here in downtown beautiful Raritan, New Jersey.
Quack, 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 quack.
Hey, I'm with Dan Leary here in downtown Raritan, New Jersey from the Branchburg Sports Complex. And I'm Gigi Schweikert. We're going to be talking about the Rubber Duck Race. So tell me, you're an event sponsor, and how'd you get involved with this?
Branchburg Sports Complex supports all the community events around the area. And we love working with all the kids and making sure that they know that we're there for them at any time. So we're going to be there to support everything in Raritan.
That sounds great. So tell me a little bit about the Branchburg Sports Center Complex, and the things that you offer there.
Branchburg Sports Complex is 78,000 square foot.
Whoa, that's so huge. Like, so make that 78,000 square feet into like something I understand. Like, how many stores is that, or how many?
Fields. It's got 3 full fields. It's got batting cages, a fitness center, a 9,000 square foot laser tag arena and arcade, as well as our state-of-the-art play maze for the young kids starting at 3 years
I've been there with my son. My 11-year-old son, William, loves the Branchburg Sports Complex. This is like his favorite place. He got enough tickets that he got the green siren. Do you know how many tickets that is? Oh my gosh. Okay, so like I know these guys. This is the duck and this is the bunny. Kicker. All right, so Kicker, how's everything going? Yes, good. All right, awesome. And this is the duck representing the Rubber Duck Race. So join us in September on Sunday, the 29th.
Quack, 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 quack.
Hey, I'm Gigi Schweikert in downtown Raritan, New Jersey with Donald Christensen. He is the chairman of the Economic Development Committee here. He's been appointed by the mayor. They started an idea last year that has really taken off, and now we're entering into the second annual Rubber Duck Race. So tell me a little bit how you got started last year and what's going on this year.
Well, we were looking at various ways that we could develop the economy for the borough. We felt that it needed a stimulus, and we identified several things that we thought were really good for the borough and for the community. And the thing that really rose to the top was our Raritan River footage, our frontage on the river. And we wanted to get more people down to the river to enjoy it, and a lot of people didn't even know it was there.
Wow, so that's great. So one of the things that you wanted to do was just make people aware of the beautiful things that are available here in this area, so going down to the river. So what takes place once you get down there?
So we decided to have this River Fest, so we bring in a lot of activities from the community, like the Branchburg Sports Center, a lot of food vendors, a lot of municipal committees, environmental committees. A lot of stores in town come down there. So we have all kinds of exhibits, yoga demonstrations, dancers. We even have a doggy fashion show on the bridge.
Ooh, a doggy fashion show. So they're just, it sounds like family fun for everybody. So it's the River Festival, it's the Rubber Duck Race, and it's also happening on Sunday, September the 29th, 2013. So last year I heard it was a great day. We're hoping for a great day this year. Anything you want to add in closing?
Well, we're hoping at the end of the day we don't get the hail and rainstorm that we did last year. We only had 1 hour of that. This year we're going to have perfect weather for the whole day.
Perfect. All right. Join us on the 29th. Hey, I'm Gigi Schweikert. We are talking about the second annual Raritan Duck Race, and I'm here with the chief of the fire department. His name is Bill, and they play an integral role in making sure that it happens. So tell me, do you go in and rescue little ducks?
Sometimes. We won't rescue the big ducks, but we'll rescue the smaller ducks. Basically, with the fire department, we have some people on the shore and some people in the water to make sure the race goes smoothly. We designed and built the finish line.
Wow.
For the ducks. So this way we know what ducks come in first and what ducks come in fifth.
All right, so what does the finish line look like? Like it's something that like you touch it and then it buzzes, or how do you know?
It's made out of wood that floats. We have foam on the bottom and it sits on the water and it's tied off on the shore on both sides. And the ducks go into a chute. The first duck into the chute is the winner, and the second and third, and they just stack up.
Oh, that's perfect. Then no one can say, oh, my duck won, no, my duck won.
That's correct. So this way, there's no worry about the vantage point as to where the finish line is. If your duck's first in line, you win.
Now, how did you come up with this duck finish line design? Did you see this online, or did you guys just come up with this yourselves?
A little bit of both. We did a lot of researching back on Google and YouTube to see how other towns do this, and our guys are pretty ingenious, and they came up with this method to do it.
That's awesome. I love that. So this is Bill, the chief of police. This is our duck. Hey, duck, for the duck race. So join us on September the 29th on Sunday. Hey, I'm at Uncle Vinny's with the rubber duck, and it's time now for the unveiling. I bet you've been wondering actually who's under this and who's in here. Well, it's actually Don Tozzi, who is the council president here and who is also the founder of the Raritan Duck Race.
Hello, I'm Don Tozzi, the founder of our lovely Rubber Duck Race. Our major sponsorship is the Steeplechase Cancer Center, who's a charity holder with the fire department, which we're raising tons of money for in a good way. We can't thank the chairman of our committee, Stephanie, and all our other chairpersons that helped their group out. Our biggest thing is to see what Raritan has to offer. Please come down and purchase your rubber ducks and see how many ducks we get floating down the river.
How many ducks were there floating down the river last year?
We did 3,000 duck last year. We're doing a grand race of just 100 duck for big businesses to get their name out there. And we plan on doing 5,000 duck this year, which will be absolutely phenomenal for the town.
5,000 ducks. So come and join us on the 29th. Hi, I'm with the mayor of Raritan Borough, and it's Joanne, and we're here to talk about Riverfest and the Raritan Duck Race, which is going to be held on Sunday, September the 29th. She has her yellow shirt on, and I have my yellow pants on in representing this event. So tell me about the event and how it went last year.
The event was an incredible success last year. We had close to 5,000 people here. They were literally coming off the train and walking the 2 or 3 blocks down to the river. We were so excited. We never expected it to be that successful, and it was.
That is wonderful. All right, so how long have you been mayor of Raritan Borough?
I have been mayor 6.5 years.
Wow, that's a lot of commitment in doing that. So tell me this. I'm not going to ask you the most frustrating part, but what's the most amazing, fulfilling, favorite part of your job as mayor?
I think doing things like this. This is incredible. It's a wonderful time. It's bringing new people into town and meeting new people and introducing them to this wonderful, quaint, very historic town.
Aw, and I can hear the sincerity in your voice, how much you love what you do and being here. And just a little secret out there for all the viewers, our lovely mayor, Joanne, is actually going to be tying the knot soon. So I want all of you to wish her very well in her new marriage. And can you just share a little bit and maybe tell us where you're going on your honeymoon?
Well, we're getting married a week from Sunday, the 30th of June, and we are going to Puerto Rico, but only in August because my fiance, soon-to-be husband, has to go to work the day after the wedding.
Sounds like the marriage is starting off just right. So I'm going to check back with you in a year and see how it's going. But so this is Joanne, and she is the mayor of Raritan Borough. Quack, 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 quack. Hey, I'm Gigi Schweikert with On the Loose, and I'm with Stephanie Garrow, who's a councilman. Actually, she's a councilwoman here in Raritan Borough, and she is the head of the committee for the River Duck Race, Riverfest and the Rubber Duck Race. So tell me how it got started, and tell me about your committee.
Okay. Actually, I'm co-chair. The duck is the other chairman.
Oh, so there are two people chairing.
Yes. We have an amazing committee. It consists of myself, Don, Councilwoman Denise Cara, Councilman Greg LaBelle, Rick Zach, who's with our EDC and our planning board. I'm sorry, our environmental commission and our planning board, and Don Christensen. He's a huge. We have a great group of people.
That's wonderful, and
you have fun doing it.
You sound so enthusiastic. There's so many people I've been talking to, and you can just tell that this is a really fun event and something that everyone loves. So, I've also heard that this is your second annual event, and this year you have a lot of sponsors who are really stepping up to the plate. Now, tell me, where does the money go?
All the duck sales when you sponsor a duck, and all the T-shirts. The T-shirts are actually donated to us by Van Cleef Engineering. They're our borough engineers, and they allow us to sell the T-shirts. We sell them for $10 a piece, and that all goes to the charity, the hospital and the fire department. Everything that we collect for Riverfest, we use for advertising and equipment and things that we need for the day of the event.
That's great. So we're helping the hospital and the fire department. So tell me, who are those sponsors who are really stepping up to the plate for a fun and very, very helpful and beneficial benefit?
Well, we have the Raritan Music Center, which will provide live music, bands, fantastic bands all day. We have the Branchburg Sports Complex, which was here earlier. Oh my goodness, we have Bridgewater's Camp Bow Wow. Last year they did a dog fashion show. They'll be doing another one. In fact, last year was the largest dog fashion show they've ever had.
Wow.
I believe there were 70 dogs here dressed up. It was great.
Now, do you have a dog?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
I have a miniature dachshund.
Well, that's perfect to dress up.
Yeah. I don't bring her. I have a lot going on that day.
You should have somebody else bring her. All right. So tell me, are there other sponsors?
Yes, actually, we've had a lot this year. The Raritan Police Department are sponsoring the Moon Bounce rides. The New Jersey Hall of Fame Mobile Museum is actually being launched on June 24th, and they will be here this year.
That's exciting.
Joining us as well. We have Uncle Vinny's is the actual original duck sponsor, so they are the main duck. They are the ones who provide the ducks. And the Raritan Moose Lodge number 1965 in Raritan actually hosts the duck race for us.
Oh, how exciting. Well, we're actually doing this interview right out on this beautiful bench in downtown Raritan Borough in front of Uncle Vinny's. And you know what? It smells really good in there. There are tons of people going in and out. It must be a good place to eat.
Excellent, excellent place to eat.
And he took a risk being the first person to sponsor.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. We have a lot of businesses in town that are taking part. Bagelicious, the Italian Bakery, Quick Check. I know I'm missing people. There's just a lot of people.
Well, it sounds like it's so much fun being involved, helping, coordinating. So please join us for Riverfest and the Rubber Duck Race, which is going to be held on Sunday, September the 29th. We're going to get the real deal on what's going on with the Rubber Duck Race here in Raritan. It's going to take place in September. We've been talking to a lot of committee members, a lot of people who are involved, but now we're going to talk to the kids. So I'm with, what's your name?
Jake.
Jake, and what's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie, and you guys look super excited, and you have the T-shirts on now. Did you go to the one last year?
Yes.
How about you?
It was really fun.
It was? Okay, so now I want you to be thinking. I'm going to ask you what was your all-time favorite part of last year. I'm going to ask your sister first, okay? So you keep thinking. What was your all-time favorite part?
My favorite part would have to be the whole thing because it was really awesome.
Oh, the whole thing was really awesome. That's like when I asked my daughter what's her favorite color, and she told me rainbow. All right, so what are you looking forward to for this year?
This year, I can't wait for the Dunk the Cop.
Oh, Dunk the Cop. That sounds like fun. I might be here for that, too. All right, let's ask your brother. Wonder what he's going to say. Let's find out. So what was your favorite part?
See, I just like to see the turnout because I know my mom and the duck really worked hard on it, and I like to see them be happy.
That is awesome. And let me ask you something. Do you anticipate yourself running for political office when you're older?
Maybe.
Yeah, because you've really got that personality. Your answer was right up there. So if you were to run and you were to be the mayor of Raritan Borough, what would be the first thing that you would do to improve the town?
Well, first, I would clean up the streets.
Yeah, and people just need to take responsibility for themselves, right? Anything else you'd add?
Well, I just trying to make this town more friendly. Trying to get more events in to make people bond.
That's awesome. I am absolutely loving that. Okay, so here's what I want to know. I want you to make sure, I'm going to give you one last chance, both of you, to say something to our TV audience, and I want you to tell them why they should come to the event. So what do you think? Why should they come? Tell them right there.
I think they should come to the event because there'll be so many games and so many prizes, and there's a lot of food vendors, so you can stay there all day and you get to win a lot of stuff.
Wow, that's a huge incentive. Okay, and why are you encouraging everybody to show up?
Because if everyone likes like fiestas and parties, this is like one you've never seen before, and it's going to be great.
Wow, can I tell you what? I have 4 kids. I think I'm going to bring them, and I'll see you on Sunday, September the 29th here in Raritan Borough. Should I get some ducks too? All right, I'm on it. Gigi Schweikert on the loose. We're standing in Raritan Borough at the corner of Somerset Street and Thompson in front of the Grand Duck. Can you see it? It's truly grand. And with our littler duck and some little ducklings. And this Grand Duck is actually sponsored by the law offices of Richard M. DeLuca. And so we're so excited about it. It was especially made just for this event, and it's huge. Actually, Stephanie, do you know how big this is?
I believe it's 33 feet high by 27 feet long, and I believe he's 22 feet wide.
Wow, that's huge. So we could actually have this in the parade at Macy's. What do you think? Yeah, maybe next year we'll do that. We'll have a little sign on the side for the 3rd annual. So we're in front of the Grand Duck, and everybody needs to come out and check out the Grand Duck. Here's what I'm going to encourage everybody to do. So hear me and hear me well. I want everybody to take a picture. Don't come inside on this lady's yard, but take a picture outside the fence and post it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Tumblr. Come here to the corner of Somerset Street and Thompson. Be nice to the duck, okay? Take a picture outside and post it so we get 1 million Grand Duck sightings throughout everywhere to sponsor this incredible event that's going to give money to the fire department and Steeplechase Hospital and Steeplechase for the hospital for cancer children who are experiencing cancer, and contribute. All right, so check out the Grand Duck. So here's the challenge for all you Riverfest attendees. Want you to look for the Grand Duck. It's right behind us. It's going to be all over Raritan Borough the next couple months. Take your picture with the duck, group of people, make it funny, make it creative. Put it on the Facebook page of the Raritan Riverfest. We're going to pick a winner. You're going to get a personal interview with me on the Loose and a t-shirt. So check us out.
Hi, I'm here with Gigi, and I want to ask her a few questions. Do you plan on coming down to the 2nd annual River Fest?
I am so coming down to the 2nd annual Riverfest because I have learned so much about it, how it benefits all these different organizations, Cancer Hospital, the fire department. It's a great time. I have 4 kids of my own, so I'm bringing everybody, the whole family.
How well do you think this is going to go along?
Well, given the fact that I have interviewed all the people who are involved in this and how dedicated they are to this event, I think last year there were 1,000 ducks. This year there are going to be 5,000 ducks. Last time there were 5,000 people. Maybe there'll be 10,000 people. Last year, I don't remember how much money was raised, but I bet it'll be twice as much this year. What do you think?
I think so too. Do you plan on buying a duck?
Oh, yeah. Well, how much are they? Do you know?
One duck is $5. And a quack pack, which is 6 ducks, is $25.
Okay, so maybe I'll go for the 6 duck. Can I actually buy the ducks today?
Yes, right behind me, here at Uncle Vinny's Clam Bar, they're selling ducks.
Well, I think I'll buy some. So sign off now. Tell the audience we're headed out.
We're heading out. See ya.